Have you ever pondered over the true reality of home equity? It's not as straightforward as the rosy picture often painted on social media and advertisements. Home ownership doesn't come with a guaranteed golden ticket of home equity. Especially if the property is only held for a few years, the equity growth can be much less than anticipated. The idea that home equity is a surefire way to wealth is a common misconception. Home equity isn't always the money spinner it's made out to be. Did you know accessing home equity comes with its own set of costs? It's not as straightforward as you might think. When you sell a home to tap into your equity, there are expenses to consider. Real estate commissions, closing costs, moving expenses, these can all eat into your equity. More often than not, the money you gain from selling your home goes straight into buying a new one, never really becoming cold, hard cash in your bank account. And what about refinancing? Sure, it's a viable option, but it's essentially borrowing against your own equity. This means you're adding more debt to your home. Accessing home equity isn't always cost-effective, and in some cases, it leads to more debt. So, what's the honest, unvarnished truth about home equity? Let's cut through the noise. Home equity isn't a guaranteed golden ticket, particularly for those who only own their homes for a few fleeting years. The equity growth in such a short span can be minimal. Now, to access this home equity, one option is selling your home. But remember, there are costs associated with this, and in many cases, the equity is directly invested in a new home, never making it to your bank account. Refinancing is another route, but it comes with its own price tag, and essentially, you're borrowing against your equity, piling on more debt. The shiny promises of home equity, often amplified by social media and advertisements, need a reality check. Home equity, like any financial decision, has its pros and cons. It's important to understand the reality before making a decision.